Okay. Hello, welcome. Hope you're all doing good today. Hello, hello. Let's go pop over to the gold saucer real quick. Hey, Boogaloo, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. So I feel like it's been a while since we've been to the gold saucer. I've kind of been not going over here, just like staying in the first, doing some questing. So we'll see if we can maybe try my luck and see how that goes. I still have more of the these like gold saucer cards. Okay, let's do it. 7, 8, 2, 6, nothing. That'd be 17, so that's not great. You know what? I don't really know. Let's go with this one. Let's be a little risky. Okay, I mean, that's not too bad, actually. That's like one of the better options I could have gotten. Like, below 21. Nice. I'll take that. Or the highest thing I could have gotten, actually. Okay, one more. Let's do it. 1, 9, 7. Ooh. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh no. I might have screwed myself. Okay, well, actually I don't think it really matters what I do. Because if I click on this one and it's a 3 or a 2, then I'll go for this line. If it's not a 3 or a 2, then I'll go for this line. Or I can click on this one. If it's not an 8, then I'll go for this one. I guess it doesn't really matter what I do. Let's do this corner one. Okay, it's a 4. So hopefully this is an 8. Hopefully. It's not. It's not. It is not. Alright. You know what? That's okay. That's okay. We got one more attempt. One more attempt for that. That grand total. Okay, not great. 5. I don't like that either. 3. 2. Okay. Please. Please be a 1. Alright, nothing. Just a whole pile of nothing. Okay, well maybe have better luck at the other game. Let's see, let's see. Okay. Consolation. Wow, that's a lot of 3s. Consolation? Oh, no, wait, no. I was thinking of my number. Oh, there's the winning number right there. I don't know if I had anything with like a 7 at the end. I can't quite remember. I had an 8. Alright, well, try again. Okay, well, see you next week. See you next week. Alright, back to the first. And we were in, yeah, Mheg. Talking to Urianger. And I think last time, just to kind of recap from what I remember, Urianger kind of dropped some pretty big like little lore tidbits for how the first kind of differs from Eorzea and the source. From what I remember, let me just check these real quick. Well, you can get a little parasol. Oh, it's 100,000. Oh my god, it's so expensive. Oh, I want that. All right, I'll come back for that at some point. I have to remember that's there. But yeah, so Urianger told us that in the source, the like astral era is kind of represented by light. It's kind of like a sign of like the spectrum of colors, like producing light. It's like a time of growth and like activity and all that good stuff, like a golden age almost. And then the umbral area, which umbral era, which happens after calamity, is represented by darkness, which is kind of like no colors, like lack of colors, and is kind of like stagnation and like not a good time, which is different from what it sounds like with the first, where they kind of like flip-flop light and dark. So they kind of like see a time of like prosperity and active growth as darkness because it's a mixture of all the colors together, and then they see light as kind of like a, I don't want to say like a dark time, but like they see light as we see like the umbral area, where it's like a time of like stagnation and not like a peaceful time. And they see it as light because it's void of all colors. They kind of see it more as like the color white, I would say. And I'm assuming they kind of are using like the colors as like elements from that little like elemental chart that Urianger was showing off. So that's kind of how I interpreted what he was saying. Now I don't know if like one way is right and one way is wrong. I think it's more of an idea of like perspective, and he's just kind of saying like, hey, like they use different words. They kind of like interpret things differently than how we see things back in the source. But yeah, I think that's kind of like what Urianger was saying and like what he's been researching and looking into. Yeah. So we can talk to Urianger. There is like a little side quest over here that I might snag first because it could be for ether current. So yeah, we'll do this first. Oh, you're Urianger's friend, aren't you? Will you not lend me a hand? Sure. You see, Urianger's home is drab and dull, and I have a mind to decorate it, to make it bright and beautiful. If you were to help out, it'd make it all the more special. First of all, we need some whirlweeds, a pretty little plant that grows in the water. We usually trade with the Foth for it, but seeing as you can swim, you can harvest some for us. You should be able to find the weed in the lake where there's a sunken church. While you take care of this, I'll go and pick us lots and lots of beautiful flowers. Afterwards, let's meet back here for the decorating. See you soon. Oh, that sounds like a fun idea. And wait, we might be swimming too, actually. Like diving. Whee! Oh, this is... How did I take damage from that? I guess, like, slamming into water from that eye is, like, not the best thing. How do I swim again? Is it... Oh, yeah, it's control spacebar. Okay. Or how do I dive, I should say. There's, like, a whole little, village under here. Oh, yeah, I forgot I can use my mount. My aquatic chocobo. Whee. So majestic. There we are. I'm assuming the next dungeon will unlock, because that is for the next Light Warden. Because that's what we're trying to do, right? Is Or that's what the Exarch kind of told us to do and sent us here to take out the Light Warden. But I'm kind of itching to do more dungeons. It's so pretty down here. There's like the music is very like angelic too. I'm gonna kind of explore around a little bit. Oh, it goes like pretty far out there. There's like still structures all the way down there. Maybe come back to this later. I'm assuming I'll, you know, spend more time down here at some point. Just head back. I don't want to get like too far into it and then kind of spoil stuff for myself. Yeah, it is very pretty. I've like really loved all the zones in this expansion so far. Like thoroughly enjoyed them. I think that might be the best in my opinion out of like all the content I've done so far. They all feel so unique and just like so pretty and well done. I'm very impressed so far. Oh, like stop it. Yeah, this looks fine. Yeah, I'm having a great time in these zones. Like I love like the kind of giant like rolling flower like fields. Those are great. Like kind of crystals with the rainbows around them. Okay, so I remember like hearing about at some point, I don't remember when or how, but I remember hearing there was like a graphical update in Dawntrail. So it sounds like it kind of updated like previous content too. Because I was kind of like curious. It was like a big texture update. Yeah, because I was kind of curious on how graphical updates work in like games like this. Like, I don't know game design, so I don't know like how it, you know, it works to update like previous textures or like old content and old zones. I'm not really sure how that all works, but that's cool then. Like if the Dawntrail graphics update like kind of improved these zones as well. I imagine like as I play, you know, more and more and like get to future expansions, the game will get like more and more detailed and more kind of intricate and complex. There you are. How did you manage to find the roll weeds? I got them. Oh, look at these lovelies. I'll enchant these at once. Make it so they can grow outside of the water, and then plant them here and here. Meanwhile, I want you to decorate with these snug blooms. As to where they should go, yes, the stairs. That's a dull spot. That's ripe for some cheer. When you've finished, come and let me know. I wish I had like little fairies that would decorate my house. That'd be amazing. It could use like some organization and I don't know, like some more plants and color. It feels like very much like an Urianger like house, which is pages and books just thrown across everywhere. Oh, is this some like, what is this? Like some sort of like spice container, maybe? Or like alchemy ingredients? I feel like alchemy ingredients probably makes more sense. I can't, well, I don't know. I can't see Urianger cooking. He seems like the type of dude that just eats like ramen all day long and like just in his face in the books. Something that's never supposed to be looked at closely. I love doing that though. I love just like looking at random things and trying to figure out what it was or what it's supposed to be. Just like zooming in way too close and like counting each individual pixel. Okay. All right, I have some thoughts. I love the flowers. They're really good, but I feel like there could be more though. Like it doesn't really do that much. Just these 3 flowers compared to the rest of the building. It's a work in progress though. Marvelous. This is sure to put a smile on Urianje's scowly face. And then he'll want to stay here forever and ever and ever. You're welcome to stay too, of course. There's plenty of room for you and all your friends. I don't want to be turned into a plant person, so I think I'll just stay here for as long as I need and get out. What is this supposed to be a? What is this globe? It's just like stars. Is some star chart? Huh, weird. What other things can we look at very closely? Some books. There's a bowl of... I don't know, what do you think that is? Some like peas? Some beans? Brussels sprouts? Broccoli? There's another like little herb tray. Whole bunch of papers. Okay, let's move on from this. Getting a little too sidetracked. We will be much bolstered for Andre's company. I agree. It's good to see him. I like his new outfit. I feel like he kind of went from like hooded nerd guy to like supermodel. He definitely looks a lot different than what he did before. Certainly a lot of jewelry that he's kind of gotten. Looks good though. I like it. I like his outfit. My friend, ere I speak of the task at hand, there is a question I would pose to thee. What thinkest thou of mine appearance? I was just commenting on that, Urianje. What funny coincidence. Did you lose weight? Did you take up astrology? I didn't recognize you at first. What's like a good compliment? Did you take up astrology? I didn't recognize. Well, I feel like if you say I didn't recognize you at first, that can be kind of taken positively and negatively. I'll just say, did you take up astrology? That seems kind of like the safe option. Indeed, though the night be lost behind the shroud of blinded light, doubt not, but the stars still shine still. I have chosen to avail myself of their guidance, that I might navigate the sea of uncertainty that stretches before us. For blessing my prior studies of astrology to provide me with an adequate grounding in the arts. But enough of myself. Let us now speak of our task. As I mentioned, we are to enter Gia. We must needs gain the Pixies' cooperation. This is a simple matter of presenting unto them a suitable gift. I shall procure a selection of viands that shall please their palates. Thancred, pray assist me with this endeavor. Meanwhile, Plunko and I bid thee obtain Meanwhile, Plunko, I bid thee obtain that which will please their eyes. In these parts, there abideth a vilekin known for its beauteous wings. Oh my god, every time I try to read Urianje's dialogue, it like always trips me up. The hawker. I shall lend thee a receptacle within which thou mayst capture a weakened specimen. Thank you. Oh my god, like reading his dialogue gives me a headache. Thou shouldst find a hawker nearby. Freezer receptacle I have lent thee to capture a weakened specimen. There's no wood and chores, is there? Far better under Urianje than the Pixies, of course. I like Thancred's outfit too. I didn't really comment on that. Like it kind of has a mixture of like the coat and then some sort of like body, like chest armor. I love like the little ammo belt he has on his waist. All the little like belts and bags. His gun sword is so cool too. Like I love the look of this. Yeah, he's a great outfit. I think his is probably my favorite out of like the new Scions. Although I do love Urianje's the gold jewelry. and the gemstones. I think Thanker is my favorite. I feel like Alphino and Alize always kind of look the same. Like their outfits are always kind of similar and, you know, a little safe. Haven't seen what Y'shtola looks like yet. Oh, I killed it. Whoops. Nice. Oh, it's just the one. Okay, that was easy. Didn't take very long at all. Thou art returned. Wert thou able to capture a hawker? Yes. A truly magnificent set of wings. I shall treat them at once to make fast their vibrant colors. Thancred too shall return anon, upon which I shall ready all the items for presentation. Pray take thine ease meanwhile.
"'Tis done. The pixies shall be well pleased with these gifts. Ah, lest I forget.
Where's White Orisite? We haven't seen White Orisite in a very long time.
White Orisite, newly forged for thy use.
I feel like we haven't seen it since The Realm Reborn, actually.
Our mission being to thwart a
Or Heaven's
rejoining,
Ward?
we will most assuredly cross paths with those who crave the contrary. Our eternal enemies. Thus did I choose to abide in this ether-rich land, the better to fashion a trap for the Ascian's essence.
Where's Minfilia?
May I come in now?
You may indeed, assuming you've finished.
I did as you asked.
That's my girl, thank you.
Oh.
I should probably explain. Though my body remained behind in the source, its limitations saw fit to accompany me. Which is to say, I cannot manipulate ether. I took up the gunblade for its defensive advantages, but on account of my little impairment, I cannot imbue the ammunition myself. Luckily for me, Minfilia has quite a talent for it.
Minfilia, once we set forth, we are not like to return for some while. If thou wouldst choose tomes to take with thee, let it be now.
Really? May I?
Of course, my dear. Yet have care thou dost not add overmuch to thy burden, lest I incur Thancred's ire.
Oh, she's so happy.
Hast thou spoken to him of thine encounter with the Minfilia of Eld?
Well, suppose now is as good a time as any. As you know, I freed young Minfilia from captivity in Yulmore some 3 years past. Not long after, the two of us journeyed to the south of Mheg, to the edge of the Empty, where the flood was halted. It was there that she awakened. The Minfilia of old. My Minfilia.
Oh, okay.
Tell me, what must I do to bring you back?
Oh, he looks so young in this cutscene.
My dearest Thancred, as I am now, I am no different from an Ascian. This child is but a vessel. One of many I have.
It's been
used
5
that I
years. It's been
might
like
spread
what?
word
Did you
of
say
her enduring
3
blessing
years?
and preserve the flame of hope. In my name, each has died, never having lived her own life. I have taken enough from these children. I will take no more.
But what of your suffering? Your sacrifice? This isn't fair! I will not stand for it. I cannot! There must be something we can do. Tell me!
Should the day come when this child grows weary of fighting and wishes to cast it all aside, then shall I take up her burden. But should she wish instead to become the master of her own destiny, then shall I bequeath to her my all. Imbued with the strength that I reserve for rebirth, she may come to wield my powers as her own.
And what of my wishes? What of Flamine's? What of all the people who love and care for you and want nothing more than to see you again?
It is not their decision to make. It is hers. This child's. This Minfilia's. You have ever watched over me, Thancred. Now I ask that you do the same for her. Protect her. Teach her. Stand by her as you stood by me. There is much and more she does not know. She needs a guide to show her the ways of the world, or she will never find her own path. When the time comes, you will find me here. Until that day.
Minfilia, wait!
What happened?
And then she was gone. Minfilia, the girl, claims to have no recollection of any of it. I have told her many things. Where we came from, what we fight for. But of that day, I have not spoken.
No, I'm not gonna say anything right now. I'm gonna let Tancred speak. How do you want this to end? I don't know. I don't really want to say anything. I just kind of want to, yeah. Just want to let Tancred have his moment.
With the coming of another possessed of the blessing of light, the first hath begun to rise up in defiance of its fate. The question remaineth, however, who shall take up the flame of hope which Minfilia hath borne for so long? Whether we will it or no, the choice must soon be made.
I'm sorry I took so long. It was so hard to choose. In the end, I settled on just the one.
That is well. Now, if all is in order, let us set forth for Lida Loran.
Lida Loran? Was that what you said? Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so looks like we're going back to that little town. Cool. Yeah, I guess when I first saw, or like Thancred in that cutscene, he just seemed younger than like what he looks like now. And it has been 3 years, but I don't know, like, are the Scions aging in this world if it's just kind of like their soul that's residing here and their like actual physical bodies are in a different, you know, world? That's not, I'm allowed to overthink. I'm allowed, that's like a good thought to have. I think that's like a valid thing to talk about. You know, I mean, Thancred's been here for 5 years. Maybe he didn't physically age, but he probably like mentally aged, you know. He's definitely changed in some ways. I like the little like floating flowers, are really nice. I can't look at these the same now that I know that it's a person who got turned into a plant. I can't look at them the same way anymore. Oh, everybody's here. We'll start with you, Alize. What you got? Ah, thank the gods you arrived when you did. When you laid it, I don't think I would have been able to live it down. You couldn't have returned at a better time. The Pixies had just decided that it would be amusing to have Alize and I exchange outfits. I would have loved to see that. When you have a moment, be sure to show your appreciation to the twins. They've endured a great deal on our behalf. I dare not ask what happened in our absence. As much as I should like to savor the reunion with Master Alphino and Mistress Alize, I must wait, or it must wait. I've taken the liberty of presenting our gifts unto the Pixies. Let us see how well they are received. We weren't expecting you all back so soon. We had scarcely begun playing with the twins. That said, your gifts are truly wonderful. Let me tell you, the milk and honey and biscuits won't last a day, and the wings are the loveliest we've ever seen. You've done us a great kindness, and it's fey custom to return the gesture. If you desire anything of us, you needn't but name it. Purple carrot juice. Caramels. Broad bean soup. Let's try that. That sounds nice. Well, glad I am to see that our gifts were gratefully accepted. Confident though I was in our choice, there is no accounting for mood. Oh, it's all the same dialogue for these guys? Yeah. So, what is it you desire? Rusty old coins like your mortals are wont to collect, perhaps? We are resolved to vanquish the Light Wardens of this land. To that end, we desire entry into Mheg. What a strange thing to risk for. You might as well ask for your death. But if that is it, if that is what you want, who are we to argue? Very well, I shall speak with the others. You've clearly been busy, your Anjay. Would you be so kind as to tell us what we've missed? So, that was the purpose of the gift. Is there anything you can tell us about this Light Warden? Aye, my lady. By circumstances most tragic, the Light Warden of this land is our king and ruler, Titiana? Or Titania? It was not always so, of course. Our king fought the first Light Warden that threatened our home, you see. Fought it and won. But that means that he became the next Light Warden, though. but in all the horrible light that came out went and corrupted them, turning them into a new light warden. Now they're king only in name, naught remains of the wise, just ruler that used to be. We had no choice but to seal him in the castle. The magic for breaking the seal we divided into 4, and wove each into a different relic, to be kept apart until the time was right. And this dress is one of them. It's been our safekeeping for years and years, but we've decided to entrust it to you. Are you sure? Of course, custom demands it. Though we're most certainly going to your deaths, we thought we should at least let you try. That way, we get to watch what happens. Of course, you can't break the seal unless you have the other relics too. The shell crown is with the Foth, the stone scepter is with the Numu, and the crystal shoes are with the Amaro. Good luck finding them all. The facts thus disclosed confirmed mine own understanding. Our quest lieth now before us. First, let us hie to the lake, there to claim the shell crown from the Foth. If we call to them before the untouchable gate, they will answer. You're still here? I thought you were off around with the relics to break the seal over Li Ya. Let's do it then. Investigate the untouchable gates. Alright. Oh, hold on. There's another quest we gotta do first. What is this? There's talk of that an interesting mortal has come to Mheg, Plunka Jr. or some such. Is it you, isn't it? Don't even think it to deny it. I'm Ulthan, and it's my dream to become the most popular fairy of all. Why? Because everyone would fawn over me, and that would be really fun. Now, by the way of an achievable first step, I'm aiming to become the darling of Lydia Laran. Everyone is so caught up with the flower smelling and their mischief making, they don't even spare me a glance. You travel to and fro, so you must know much and more about this and that. Tell me, what must I do to become popular? Man, I wish I knew. I wish I knew. Become the cleverest pixie of all, become the fairest pixie of all, the strongest. I mean, I guess there's like avenues of popularity between all of these. I'm gonna go like cleverest, just because I feel like that kind of fits with pixies the most. Like, I don't think pixies are... Well, I mean, I guess like we just had like a fair exchange, but it doesn't seem like very fitting for a pixie. Neither does like strongest. Let's go cleverest. The cleverest? I think I know how I can do that. I just need to read lots of books, right? It just so happens there are lots of books in Andre's home, a place called the Bookman's Shelves. Right, I'm going there at once, and you're coming too. I can't read your strange mortal writing, so I need you to do it for me. Sounds like a pretty interesting task. Alright, back to Andre's home. Wait, they have the same outfit as me. Well, that's fun. Well, they all do. It's like a popular outfit. Interesting. Or it could just be like, maybe the current best gear in slot. And maybe they don't have glamours yet for it. I wonder if this quest would have changed depending on the options that I selected. Like if I had chosen strongest, would we still be going to the library? Like this kind of book place? First week, Thunder's Day, the princess being partial to the lakefront view, it was decided that all the noble lords and ladies would set out for a picnic. Having partaken of sweets, Her Highness ventured to the water, where she inspected her lip paint in the reflection. This caused the watching shepherds to remark that the princess had used the lake as her hand mirror. Handmere Lake. Oh, there's a hand-mirrored lake to the southwest of here. That must be how it got its name. But who would go all the way to the lake just to eat? Yet another silly thing you mortals do. Good Janana's grace was named Her Royal Highness's Princess Janana, daughter of the king 3 generations prior. In the dark of night, that mountain pass catches the light which shines forth from the castle, giving it the impression of the princess's beautiful eyes of jade. Eyes of jade? That sounds lovely. If the princess were here, I would ask her for them. I don't think it means literally, my friend. On the occasion of the 300th year of the founding of Voibert, a grand celebration was held in Grunizlich, and no expense was spared. Over the course of the festivities, guests were lavishly feasted and regaled with wondrous performances. Yet amidst all the pomp and pageantry, naught was more stirring than the recitation of the Oath of the Covenant, in honor of the alliance between Drawn and Galgent, upon which the kingdom was built. Representatives of each race took to the podium. It was a sight to draw tears from all who looked on. Vobert, Blurg, what strange names you mortals have. Mheg sounds much prettier. It means the kingdom of rainbows. Well, I certainly learned lots of new things today, things that others don't know. I'm going to go and share with everyone. You'll think I'm so clever, I'll surely become the darling of Lydia Laran. Well, I hope that works out for you. I wonder what the zone's gonna look like once the light's gone. And it kind of goes back to like a normal day-night cycle. I guess we'll find out soon, maybe. Oh, look at them all. Just when we thought Ilthon was off doing their own thing as usual, they suddenly come and round us up. Mortal, I told them about the people from the past, but they weren't the least bit impressed. Well, why should we pay any mind to those who are long dead? Much more fun thinking up new riddles while sipping nectar. Speaking of which, we found this really sweet-smelling flower recently. We're about to go and collect its nectar. If you want to join us. No, I don't want to join you. I want you to admire me. Stranger and stranger. Alright, sue yourself. That didn't work at all. They didn't think any better of me, but I won't give up. Not yet. I'm going to be popular, mark my words. Alright. Good luck with that. Later. Time to go back to the main story quest. I got what I needed. Let's leave. I was taught never to talk to the Thoth under any circumstances. Are you sure this is a good idea? During our sojourns in Mheg, we've avoided this lake at all costs. Let this suffice to warn you of its dangers. Through the gate lieth the domain of the Thoth. What a load of leaf men, or what a lot of leaf men. I was about to say that the Thoth couldn't be many more unreasonable than the Pixies, but that's just asking for trouble. Hearken to me, O spirits of the water. We are come with an entreaty. Not in a talkative mood, apparently. I'm not exactly sure how the gate works. But as the Thoth are water spirits, perhaps we should take our search into the lake. Oh, I suppose a brief dip wouldn't hurt. We all know Thancred swims like an eel, but what about you, Minfilia? I can swim well enough. Thancred taught me. Excellent. What about you, Yonjay? I'm not sure I've ever asked. Oh, I can see going both ways. Yes or no? Rather than swim, mayhap it would be more expeditious to walk upon the surface by means of magic. Okay, seems like a very Urianger thing. You too, Urianger? That you should be a kindred spirit. Worry not, my friend. I know some helpful tricks, and I should be more than happy to share them with you. Together, we shall conquer the waves. Well, well, aren't we a lively lot? And you have an entreaty for us, you say? An entreaty from mortals. What a treat. My comrades and I are on a quest to vanquish the Light Warden. To that end, we would humbly beg to loan of the Shell Crown, which we are given to understand is in the safekeeping of your people. Oh, is that all? Of course, you may have it, you shall have it. That was easy. Just like that, what do you want from us? Oh, no need to be so suspicious. The crown simply doesn't mean much to us, is all. As a matter of fact, nothing means much to us, for we Thoth, it's over before it's began, and we couldn't care less what becomes the Fairy King, nor the world for that matter. Having said that, we do so seldom have mortal visitors, and it would seem a shame not to make the most of you. Touch the untouchable gate, and come hither to our domain, Don Mheg. In your tongue, it means Forbidden Realm. Sounds forbidding, yes? And so it should. We are one with the water, our home wrought of ripples and waves and currents. Find your way through, give us thrilling sport, and we will give you the crown. Oh, it's a dungeon. Nice. Let's do it. I'm excited to see what this looks like. Sounds fun. Your quest to gain entry into League Yaha and vanquish the Light Warden sealed within has brought you to the domain of the water-bound Thoth, bearers of one of the 4 Fey relics that comprises the key to the castle. The creatures agree to yield to you their relic, the Shell Crown, but in exchange they demand of you what they call thrilling sport. In order to fulfill your side of the bargain, you and your comrades sally forth into the realm of illusions as treacherous and unpredictable as its denizens. Sure. I'll take sport over pixie chores. Let's give the Foth what they want. So they desire sport. It seems safe to say we must proceed fully prepared. 'Twas never like that, to be simple. Hard though it may seem to believe, the Foth's love of game surpasses even that of the pixies. And in all the name of their games, full many men have drowned. We must needs take all care if we are to avoid meeting a watery end. When we sally forth, allow me to lead the van. Bearing the brunt is my specialty these days. While I was in Imperial territory, I learned how to wield the gunblade, but I subsequently let my skills go to rust for want of the ability to replenish my own ammunition. When I decided to rescue Minfilia, however, I knew I needed a more defensively minded style, so I placed a special order of the Crystalline Mean, and the rest is history. I can fight too. I promise I won't be a burden. Nah, you're never a burden, Minfilia. Never a burden. Okay, average wait time 10 minutes. Yikes. What are we gonna do until then? What can we do? Kill some time. I don't think I have... I'm trying to think of when the next job quest is. And I don't remember unlocking the zone for that. I think I have like little ways. But I forget which zone it was. I don't know if I want to like start it right now, of course. I just want to go and check and see real quick. Hello, Guild. Okay, Into the Wood. Okay, yeah, and I'm assuming Into the Wood is probably going to the Rak'tika Greatwood. That would make sense, right? What to do while I wait? What to do? Could maybe go like sell some stuff real quick. Well, that's a pretty outfit. I like that. Oh, look at the Lolfo. Oh, that wasn't too bad. That was like less than 5 minutes. Nice. Okay, I'm assuming this would probably be like challenging like the last dungeon I did. I gotta kind of bring my A game. Hey, what is this little thing? Oh, that's the false right there. Oh, that's right. They're like the little, like kind of lizard, frog people. Oh my god, so much damage. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of healing. A lot of healing. Okay, I mean, so far so good. It feels very different from, like, Stormblood dungeons. It's a lot more damage. This is so pretty, though. I love these, like... I forget what these kind of plants are called. I know there's, like, kind of a similar one in real life. I forget what it was called. Feels like I just had to kind of keep this shield up on the tank the whole time. What is health? How do I keep the health up? I don't know, do I need to use like bigger shields? I mean, I guess it's okay if their health is low, as long as they're alive, right? Like, I don't need to worry too much. As long as I can kind of keep their health more than one, but... Man, it, like, stresses me out when... Like, I'm just kind of... having, like, spam heals over and over again, because it feels so different from what I've had to do before. I kind of like it, though. I like the more, like, active healing. As opposed to just, like, kind of only doing healing when necessary, but... Yeah, it's a little tricky. Okay, yeah, I think that's kind of what I'm trying to do is, like... I definitely feel like I have less time to DPS now and kind of more time to heal, which is my job, right? But... It kind of... It feels very different from, like, previous, you know, dungeons where... I feel like I had a lot more time to just kind of sit and... deal damage. Yeah, exactly. Like, healing should always take priority, for sure. This boss music is so good. Oh. am I doing? There we go. Nice. Yeah, it's like, I think the best way to describe it is it feels like a different flow of combat compared to like previous dungeons. It feels like things are kind of like a lot different in terms of the whole flow of things. Which I like. I mean that in kind of like a good way. Like I like what I've experienced so far. Where even like the mobs in between dungeons are kind of, or in between like bosses, have their own kind of like, toughness to them. Oh, they're a Pictomancer. I just realized that. These are kind of really creepy. I don't like that kind of mushroom guy with 4 legs. My purple diamond AoE thing? Hold on, let me finish. What purple diamond AoE thing? You mean this one? Or Toxicon? You mean Phlegma? Oh. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't realize Toxicon did AoE damage. That's on me. Yeah, I thought it was just single target. That's on me. That's why like I always saved it for like boss fights, because I just assumed it was like single target and I'd rather just save it for a boss fight. Yeah, that is totally just me not thinking about that. I will definitely use that more. Got it, okay. Yeah, I will say too, like even during boss fights, I kind of forget to use them too. I just don't really think about it as much as I should. I gotta get better about that. Do we need to all grab one of these? Growing, okay. Oh no, I should shield him. I don't know, I did the wrong person. There we go. Oh, I tried. Nice. It's a very interesting hat. I don't know if I like it that much. And why is it like... What is this like silly outfit? Oh no, and what is this like silly outfit? Interesting. What is this thing? Oh, I don't know what to do. Oh no, 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 I couldn't. I was just, oh man, I couldn't. Yeah, it's maybe a little bit too big of a pull. Yeah. Might have been a little bit too big of a pull. Ooh, okay, we get salvaged though. That was good at least. Okay, boss time. Oh, they're so cute looking. Okay. That's not what I was expecting. Okay, I take back what I said. It's kind of terrifying. I don't know if I like them anymore. Enkthon, Lord of the Lengthstone Gate? God? Okay. What am I doing? Oh, I'm not paying attention. Okay. Can you fall off of this? This is crazy. There we go. What a fun little mechanic. I like that. Now we beat him up. How bright! Why is that so bright? Oh my god, okay, that's not what I was expecting. What is this? Okay. Okay, now I really take back what I said. These things are not cute at all. This is horrifying. What the heck? Oh, okay, now he's back to a more normal-ish form. Oh man. These dispels are kind of not easy. Oh, why was I the one that got changed? Oh, and I'm not even like staying in the right place. Oh, I'm just like slacking now. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. It's almost, okay. Man, what an interesting fight. Oh my crazy mechanics allowed.
Well fought, well fought!
Jolly good show.
Oh, you do not hold back. But I would have it no other way. Seldom have I enjoyed such sport.
We have satisfied thy demands. Wilt thou now satisfy ours?
Of course! Of course! There it is, the relic you seek. Yours for the taking. Have care you do not break it, though, yes. Ah, but you, my friend, you are mighty indeed, and pleasing to the eye besides.
That face.
More! I want to see more of him!
Yes! Yes! I could watch him forever!
Why don't we just make him one of us?
No, I think I'm good.
Yes!
I'm good.
One of us!
One of us, one of us, one of us!
I think it's time to leave.
One of us, one of us! One of us, one of us, one of us!
What a fine idea! Why ever didn't I think of that? You may have the crown, but in exchange, we will have you!
You can't change terms of the deal.
Wake up! Wake up, damn you!
Hardbird.
Ah, you're alive. Thank the gods. I don't know where you learned to breathe underwater, but it's lucky you can. I'm sure you had your reasons. But the first rule of dealing with the Fwaath is do not deal with the Fwaath. It's said that they are born from the souls of the drowned. Were it not for your little trick, you'd have joined them. Your friends are safely back on dry land, in case you were wondering. They'll be searching for you, I expect.
Yeah, it is very handy that I can just breathe underwater. It's kind of a crazy ability to have. Just like active all the time too.
That's the royal capital of the Kingdom of Verber down there. It's seen better days. They were a stubborn lot, the Verbertites. Set in their ways. But once you got to know them, you couldn't find a more welcoming people. It always froze over in winter, being up in the mountains. So we'd pull up our chairs round the fire and trade tales over steaming bowls of lamb stew, while the street lamps burned hot and bright outside. All dead and buried now. Them and anyone else who might remember. Everything we did. Everything we gave. What was it for? I wonder. I hope You'll have a better answer than this when all's said and done.
I don't want to see this. Oh boy. Alright, let's go meet up with our friends. I don't want to be here any longer than I have to. That being said, let me go grab this ether current first. Search for Yonja. I think he might be over there. Maybe looks like him. And Alizé too. I wonder where everybody else is. I'm going back in. Nay, my lady, exhausted as thou art, thou wouldst only endanger thyself. I prithee rest a moment. There's nothing where we looked. Bunko. Hello. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Gods, were it not for Sorbonne's blessing, but I need not labor the point. I'm glad to see you safe and well, my friend. Have you any idea how worried we were to wash up on the shore only to find you weren't with us? But I'm forgetting. Here's your crown, your majesty. The Foth kept that part of the bargain at least. Wow, there were certain twists and turns. Our work here is done, with everyone none the worse for wetness. Oh, thank goodness you're still here. Saloon, is something amiss? A great big mob of mortals is marching to Mheg. Mortals, ugly weapons, and uglier faces. They wouldn't happen to be your friends, would they? Yeah, Elmorian army. Rather the reverse, I fear. The Elmorian army at a guess. Meaning, we can play with them. As much as you like, but just to be sure, I'll return with you to confirm their identities. If they're who we suspect, we will require your aid. If Alphino is coming, then Alizé will be too, yes? Can't have one without the other, you know. Oh. Alright, just remember, we're not your playmates this time. I'm afraid we must leave the rest of the relic hunt in your hands. Oh, I don't want to say this. It's fine to think Lightworm would always have fallen to me. That seems so, like, selfish to say. They're playing a role in this just as much as I am. Oh yeah, don't worry, I've done this sort of thing before. I like that. It's a little kind of cheeky and a little confident. Indeed you have. Very well then. See you afterwards, my friend. Alright, Aranje, where to next? If only I hadn't been caught. It is indeed the Elmorian army. We may soon have to contend with Ranjit again, which may prove problematic even for you. Yeah, how is that dude so strong that he was kicking, like, all of our asses, pretty much? With our enemies fast approaching, time is of the essence. We must needs accomplish our mission with all possible haste. Of the two remaining bearers of the relics, the new or the nearer, we shall seek them out next. Among the Fey folk, they bear the distinction of having abided in these lands since before the flood. They are also the friendliest to men, and have served me faithfully whensoever I have called upon them. Indeed, they are the source of much of the knowledge I've acquired in my time here. The path leadeth past my dwelling. Let us away. Cool, let's do it. I kind of also want to do a dungeon again, just to kind of practice some more, so I might queue now and just kind of see what I get. Just because, I don't know, I want to like do more dungeons. It's been a lot of like questing so far. So we'll head over on this way and see if we can get a dungeon to pop in the meantime. Just want to get some more like practice in for healing. Kind of look around while I wait. Or check it over here real quick. There was that one door inside Orionte's place. This door that Minfilia came out of, so I wonder what's in here. Or if we'll ever go in there at some point. It could just be nothing. Anything fun over this way? There's... Okay, so here's Handmirror Lake. Oh, I can actually go in it. Wonder if I can swim down here at all. Probably not. Doesn't look like it. Oh, that's very pretty. It's like a postcard almost. This is a pretty view. Oh, it's just a J here. There's no Minfilia Tancred. These are kind of crazy looking. Oh my god, those teeth that they have. It's pretty gnarly. But they're terrifying. Like some sort of like alien bug monster. Although I guess like this planet is kind of alien to ours in a way. Average wait time. I wonder why this is taking so long. Man, I can't wait for the regen duty finder. That'll be so nice for playing on like Golem. I'm very curious like how quick wait times will be once that gets rolled out. Oh, there we go. Alright, gotta lock in. I can do this. No problem. Easy peasy. Tank is not in tank stance. Is that gonna be bad? How bad is that gonna be? Okay, so healing, yeah, immediately when you, yeah, rest somebody. Yeah, I gotta get better about that. I don't know why they're not in tank stance yet. This might be a little rough. I'm kind of scared. I don't know what's going on. Like, the bard's taking all of the damage. I don't know if I can keep him alive. Oh boy, they're really testing me today, aren't they? Yeah, I do. It's just like, oh boy. I don't really know what to do right now. No. Don't really know what to do. Yeah, we told them. Trust me, people are telling him. I'm not really sure what they're doing. There we go. There we go. Yeah, now we're good. Now we're good. Much is so much easier. So much easier. I'm surprised tank stance doesn't get turned on like automatically. Wait, stack! Wait, guys, quickly stack! Oh, that's funny. Oops. Okay, doing good now. We're cruising through. Oh, somebody just used a limit break. I should have used ammo. I gotta remember that. If I'm kind of like panicking, just throw on or high mode, and that'll help. Kind of give me some breathing room while I get the tank like topped up on health. Oh, we're good. I maybe should have focused on destroying that before I did a whole bunch of healing. Oops. Nice. You like the bard's outfit? Oh yeah, it is good. I like the green kind of part of it. Their bow's really cool too. Okay. Am I ready this time? Can I handle this big pull? We'll see. We'll see. It's like I just have to focus on healing this entire time. Okay, okay. A little like breathing room. Nice. All right. I don't know what to do during this part of the fight. Okay, okay, I see. So I need to look away from the... Okay, I see. So once the eye shows up, I need to get, like, behind him. Okay, I think I'm good now. I think I got that. Luckily, this, like, the frog portion isn't too long. But we have to, like, dodge that. Damn, that dude's like racing through it. I like how he runs like a dual blades user in Monster Hunter. Oops. Oh yeah, it's the flashbang. It's so bright. It's so bright. Turn on. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna like press every button I have. I don't know if that was very good. I just couldn't keep up with the... Okay, see, I got turned to an imp this time. I think I might have missed... Oh my goodness, I'm so bad at this. Oh no, how did I... One day I'll be good. We killed it, it's fine. I hope I can maybe dodge that second attack, but... That was, I guess I could not. Okay, that's still good practice though. I think it's alright. I think it was still okay. Let's get on out of here. Just wanted some more practice. Okay, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Give me one moment. I'll be right back and then we'll talk to Ronshine. Okay, Ryonjay. Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's carry on. Past yonder cliff lieth Pliny, home of the new mound. The others have gone ahead to scout the way. Come, let us follow. Flap, flap, fly, dragonfly. So silly. Oh, it's more of these weird, like, human bug thingies. Plant creature. It's just so many different things all kind of, like, smushed together. Wild looking. If the path striketh thee is precipitous, 'tis because it was once a mountain trail. For where the lake now lieth there was a valley, in whose midst thrived the city of Hobart. It was only when the Fouth came in the wake of the flood the settlement was drowned. We stand now upon its former outskirts, grazing lands where shepherds once tended their flock. Though one cannot help but feel a pang of loss when faced with such a spectacle, one can scarcely blame the Fey folk for so altering the land. The blame for that lieth right with the light, a force terrible enough to bring an entire civilization to its knees, an entire world. That it should have been allowed to rise up unchecked is the greater regret. Yet, in spite of all the tragedy which surroundeth me, full glad I am for the chance to be here. 'Twas these hands which brought together the war of darkness in Minfilia, lest thou forget. Therefore, even where there no eighth umbral calamity to forestall, it seemeth only right that I strive to deliver the first from its doom. Only right, I say, though such words ill convey the strength of my resolve. In truth, I can no more ignore the plight of this world than I can choose to stop breathing. And thus do I labor, for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. That's my favorite, like, Final Fantasy line in this game so far. Like, I love it so much when they say that. For those we have lost, for those we can yet save. It's so good. The coming struggle promised to test us to our limits, but so long as we stand together, I doubt not but that we shall prevail. Ah, mortals, just as we thought. Hast thou business with us? Business? Ha! Nothing so boring. We smelled you coming and thought we'd come to play. They do not appear to be pixies of Le Jarvara. Mine apologies, but we are in some haste. Mayhap another day. Oh, in some haste, are you? Then allow me to hasten you on your way. Oh, what are they doing? What did they just do? Where am I? Oh. Little tricksters? Oh, teleportation magic. For a mercy, we were not sent far from our course. Should the pixies find us again, however, they will most assuredly repeat the trick. We have not the time to waste. Let us avail ourselves of the enchantment I have learned. Fey Cloak, 'tis called, a most ingenious magic which rendereth one invisible to Fey folk, albeit briefly. I shall cast the enchantment upon thee. Under its aegis, thou art to make thy way past the pixies and rejoin our comrades. Know, however, that the enchantment shall suffice a veil veil thee and thee alone. Be not tempted to employ a mount, as it will only serve to give thy presence away. I shall cast the enchantment upon thee once more. Oh, do I already have the enchantment on me? I'm assuming? Oh yeah, fake cloak. Okay, 1 minute. Got it. Come out wherever you are. Yeah, let's not do that. Just keep on running. What should we do when we find them? We send them flying. No, please don't. Please don't do that. It's not very nice. Please don't. Orionje's learned some cool little tricks. It's very helpful. The pixies leave disappointment on their faces. Speak with Tancred. Up over here. We lost sight of you. Is everything all right? Yeah, we're good. I assume you're right behind us. What took you so long? I see. Yes, I'd says a valid excuse for lateness. You are hereby forgiven. Another good news. The new Mo village lies just through here. We'll enter as soon as Oranje deigns to join us. Oh, this is so lovely. I like the mushroom houses. Aww. There's the ether crystal, too. What are these little guys? Oh, they're cute in kind of a weird way. Oh, I love them. Ah, mortals. Mortals are here. Lots of them. No, don't run, friend. Oh. I thought you said the Numo were men's best friends. The poor thing was beside itself with fear. It was beside itself, perhaps, but not with fear. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you, to have so many mortals appear at once. It's more excitement than we can bear. Greetings, Elder Weed and Tierney. It hath been a while. Forgive my brevity, but time is against us. We are— oh, this is Oranje. Pray forgive my brevity, but time is against us. We are come to borrow the stone scepter of the new Mao. The stone scepter? Then you mean to lift the seal over Li Gaha? That is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you. If the king is set free, none here will be safe. Unlike our Fey cousins, the new Mao have called this land our home since time immemorial. Leaving is unthinkable. Thus did full many of us lay down our lives to see away the king when they were corrupted by light. If we do as you ask, our sacrifice would have been in vain. Just hand over the goddamn staff. No one will come to harm. Yeah, don't worry, we'll defeat Titania. But then you'll only become another Light Warden. It changes nothing. But I've already killed one, totally fine. Honored Elder, pray believe me when I say that this man has possessed not only the strength required to vanquish the king, but of something still more valuable, a means to resist the resultant corruption. Indeed, he hath already laid low the Light Warden of Lakeland, all without succumbing to the influence of its light. He is yet a stranger to this land, 'tis true, but he harboureth the selfsame desire to see the sin-eaters eliminated as we do. Wilt thou not lend us thy hand, that we might see thy beloved home restored to its former glory? You've always done right by us, Orionje. If you have placed your faith in this man, then so shall be it. Or so shall we. As you say, we want nothing more than to be rid of the sin-eaters. But that as it may, this is not a decision to be made lightly. We require time to deliberate. A turn of the moon, perhaps. We don't have a turn of the moon, unless we want to debate with this with the Ilmorian army. Elder, given all that is at stake, we cannot well expect thee simply to roll over and acquiesce to our request. But even now a powerful foe draweth near, and I fear that I must beseech thee to hasten thy deliberations, that thou mightest fetch us the scepter while there is yet time to use it. Roll over? Fetch? You know full well that naught gives us greater pleasure than to render aid to men. You know full well, yet you speak the words of power regardless. It's unfair. Unfair, I tell you. In happier times, it was our honor to assist mortals in need and receive rewards befitting our deeds. Since the kingdom of Obert fell, however, we've been starved of man's patronage. After so many years of deprivation, it is difficult to ignore such an earnest entreaty. Very well, Urianger. I promise to give you as swift an answer as I may. In return, I ask that you and yours remain here for a while, and bestow upon us your patronage. Is this arrangement agreeable? Seems fine to me. Let's go kind of look around real quick and maybe grab the ether crystal first. We can talk to Urianger and Thancred and Philia. Though the new Mao have appeared placid and amicable, be fairly warned that they live in uncompromising codes. Codes such as that which say the payment must precisely be fit to the service, be it an item or a task. Have care thou givest neither more nor less than what is requested. Well, enough to be served. The question is whether we can provide a fitting reward. Is Minfilia anywhere? Did I pass her maybe? Oh no, she's over here. Perfect. What do I need to do? What do I need to help with? Will you offer your patronage to our people too? Yes? Let's see. Perhaps you can begin with Marn Os. They are one of our foremost artisans, once held in the highest esteem by the Knights of Obert. With the Knights gone, however, Marn Os has no opportunity to put their skills to use. They would be overjoyed for your patronage. Okay, sounds good. I can go help them. Ooh, there's a lookout point up there. I wonder how you get up there. It's gotta be some sort of like mushroom jumping puzzle. Question is, where does it start though? Huh. I don't know. I guess maybe once I have flying, I can just fly up there too. Maybe it isn't jumping puzzle. 1,182, 1,183, 1,184. Oh, wait. Did I already count that leave? Ah, who? What? Where? Wait, you're a mortal. Huzzah! Well met. Yes, very well met indeed. Have you old and tired arms and armor that are threatening to fall apart at critical junctures in battle? If you answered yes, you've come to the right New Mao. I will restore your equipment to pristine condition for payment of a pair of moss fungus legs. Moss fungi roam just outside the cave. Please, please, please give their legs and your patronage to me. Sure, that sounds easy enough. I'll go fight some moss monsters. Oh, there's an ether current right there, though, actually. Could probably grab that without too much of a hassle. Oop. Oop, there we go. Okay, looks like I need to go back like the way I came to grab this. There's one. Excuse me. Okay, here are your legs. Ah, you returned, and with the moss fungus legs, I hope. They are tools of my trade, lest you wonder, use the polished metal and leather akin or alike to illustrious gene. Now that I have work again, I must replenish my stores. How many moss fungus legs will you give? I have 2. I'll give 2. Huzzah! 2 moss fungus legs as befit the work. Ah, to have neither more nor less expected of us than what we can provide. There is no greater joy. You see, for there to be honor in a task, we must receive precisely what it is worth. Too little means you belittle our ability. Too much means you question our integrity. You've given me fitting payment, so my services are at your disposal. I shall begin by inspecting your equipment. I see. Though I must ask for a small fee for the materials, I'm pleased to say that all your arms and armor may be restored. If you mean to change them in the near future, however, there's no need to hurry. My first repair is complimentary. Here's the coin which you may pay me with when you desire to have work done. Many thanks for your patronage. Nice. Oh, and you mean to offer your patronage to another? May I suggest, yes, yonder. Judging from your equipment, 'tis plain you're no stranger to battle. I believe Yisguff will have something to offer you. Am I like unlocking the mender and the like kind of general store person? The general trader? Seems like a fun little mechanic. I like that. That's neat. Like unlock kind of merchants through little quests. To have so many men visit us at once. This is a joyous day indeed. If it pleases you, please give me your patronage. As my patron, I ask that you remove the noxious mushrooms that grow in our cave. Flame spores, they're called. We would tend to them with magics, except they leave behind a harmful ash. We have no choice but to pluck them one at a time. Now, you will be curious as to what I have to offer. I'm a purveyor of wares that will aid you in your travels. In exchange for your fitting payment, I'll give you my choicest items. Okay, so it's 3 flame spores. Easy enough. This one seems to be up somewhere. Ah, there it is. Didn't quite make that jump. Were I a little younger, I would offer you my services, but as the years go by, I find there are fewer things that I desire. I would not go through the motions simply to receive a payment I do not need. There's no honor in that. Oh, this is not the right person. Why did I think to talk to them? Good heavens. There we go. You've already removed the flame spores. How very quick you are. Oh, but did you perchance search by the western entrance as well? I'm told that they have cropped up in that area. I did not. I don't... Oh, there's one. So this would be 4 in total. As you plug the last flame spore, you sense a gaze from the entrance. Oh, it's Manphilia. What are you doing? I wasn't spying on you or anything. I've just finished my task and... I should go and report back. Oh, Manphilia, don't... No. Don't be scared. Don't be nervous. It's okay. Ah, you're returned. Have you dealt with the flame spores by the western entrance as well? Excellent. No more poisonous spores irritating our noses. For a little while, at least. Oh dear, I believe I'm getting sentimental. Having a patron again, it reminds me of the old days. There, every day, I would carry my wares to the castle to offer in exchange for men's patronage. Back then, the castle wasn't called Ligia. The Vjobertites built it, and they named it Gruni's Licht. It was their last bastion in the struggle against Sin Eaters, and now they're gone, all of them, nobles and knights and common folk alike. But enough reminiscing. I must give you what you've earned, and if you desire anything else I possess, I'll be glad to offer them to you, for a fitting price, of course. Well, I don't need to tell them how many I harvested. Now, would you be offering your patronage to anyone else? If so, would you consider Weed Lad? Weed Lad? Even though the weather of late and the chance to perform an honored task would cheer them up. I'd be happy to help. Trinket Peddler. Anything fun? Oh, the same parasol that I can't afford. I'm getting close though. I don't know if I want to spend all my money on it, but I almost have enough. I don't know if it's worth buying though. I like Aetheryte tickets. Good for a single journey through the Aetheryte network. Okay. What? You would be my patron? But I can't do anything for you. The lawless ones took my invisible ink, and without it I can't make my arcane wares. Who are the lawless ones? They're new Mo like us, except they've turned their backs on our values. Curs the honor they are. They refuse to work, instead spending all their time cavorting and making a nuisance of themselves. It was when I was outside for a walk that they set up me and robbed me of my possessions, the ink included. I was too weak to resist them. But you, mortal, you look quite strong. Do you think you could take my ink back from those villains? If you do this, I'll consider it your patronage. And by the way of my services, I will make you something very special. Excuse me, Plunko, but I couldn't help overhearing. If you mean to undertake this task, will you let me accompany you? Of course, Minfilia. I would learn from you and help in what little way I can. Yeah, you're why would you ever say just don't get in the way? Oh, that's so mean. I could never be like a mean warrior of light. There's like some really nasty choices you can pick. You're welcome to join. Thank you so much. The lawless ones make their lair to the south, inside a cave called Father Collard's Chambers. They took many vials of ink, and I would be grateful if you could bring as many back as possible. Let's do it. All right. Where are we going? Oh, all the way down there. Okay. Fairly far away. I'm gonna grab this crystal. Might as well. Seems like it's along the way. It's kind of weird that there's two crystals like so close to each other. I feel like usually they're kind of a little stingy with placing crystals around. Oh, is this like a little... There's a whole bunch of these guys around here. I forget what they're called. The Amaro, were they? Huh. Interesting. I wonder if this is where they kind of like come from, maybe. Neat. Ooh, what is this thing? Todd Davis? Hello, Minfilia. Father, College Chambers is through here. I peered inside, and sure enough, it was milling with Numao. He looked none too friendly. If Thancred were here, he'd tell me to go about it quietly and quickly, and let us split up. I'll find all the ink I can and then come back outside. See you shortly, Punko. I like how she kind of has like Thancred's old fighting style with the two daggers. That's neat. Hello. Don't mind me. Just waltzing in. Don't worry at all. Garden Porksy. Oh, it's the flying pig thingies. Oh, that's adorable. I love it. Yeah, look at it. Garden Porksy. I wonder if there's primals in this world. They haven't like mentioned it all yet. Oops, I don't know why some of them don't. Yeah, I wonder if there's primals here, or like people could summon primals. Okay, let's head back to Minfilia and see how she did. They're like a garden porksy. Oh, they're so adorable. They're like fat little pig. Oh, I love it. That's so adorable. Looks like a balloon. Oh, where did Minfilia go? All the way down here. Hope she's okay. Oh, no, I was wrong. She's up there.
Oh, thank goodness. There you are. Those Numo were rather frightening. I'm glad you're safe.
Yeah, I'm glad you're safe too. I want to like comment on her daggers. Like I like both these options, but no, I'm glad you're safe too. That's very like friendly and reassuring.
I haven't seen much actual combat, so I was a little nervous, but I'm happy I could help.
I'm happy you could help too.
The Minfilias before me battled Sin Eaters as part of the Yulmoran army. But that had all changed by the time I was found. They held me captive, so that I wouldn't follow in the others' footsteps. I'd still be in my cell now had Thancred not spirited me away. When he found me, I knew nothing of the world. I didn't know how to live, let alone fight. Thancred once told me that if the efforts to summon you failed, it would fall to me to face the Light Wardens. I realized then that it was the only reason he kept me close. as a contingency. The truth is, he can't stand to be around me.
Yeah, I mean,
Because I'm not her.
yeah, I was gonna...
I'm not his Minfilia.
Yeah, I mean, you just kind of remind him of what he lost. That makes sense. We kind of seen, like...
Once, we journeyed to Nabatha together. To the place where the Oracle appeared and stayed the flood. As we drew near, I felt as though I was fading away. I shut my eyes and covered my ears, and then... I'm not sure what happened after that. I have a vague feeling that I said something to him. Only it wasn't me at all. It was her. Afterwards, Thancred didn't say a word. Only kept to himself and brooded.
Sounds like Thancred.
There's nothing I can do for him. Nothing I can offer but my presence. Though it only reminds him of his loss. She should be the one to live on. That's why I tried to find you. Because I knew that was what she wanted. But now that you're here, I'm not entirely sure what it was she intended me to do. Was I meant to tell you something, or bring you to someone, or somewhere? I can feel the answer at the edge of my mind, just out of reach. What is that?
Why? Why did you imprison us? Such boredom, such tedium have we suffered. It is unfair. Unfair. Come. Come and play with us.
It's a little scary.
It came from the castle. This is everything I have. Please see it delivered to the Nemo.
Are you?
I will bear word to Thancred and the others.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that was a little foreboding. Yeah, I wonder what Minfilia wants to, like, tell us or show us or take us. Sounds like, you know, there's some kind of importance to her, but she doesn't really know what it is yet. I'm interested to see what it is. And yeah, I totally get with, like, kind of Thancred. Now that I kind of, like, think about it and hear her say that. I get why Thancred's, like, a little standoffish with Minfilia, is because she just reminds him of the old Minfilia and someone he loved and someone he can't be with, so I totally get why. It's like an uncomfortable relationship. Mercy, your majesty, we had no choice. Please forgive us. Oh, it's you. My ink. Were you able to retrieve it? I did. Is everything alright? Ah, yes, this is the ink. And almost all of it, too. When our king spoke to me, my day went from bad to worse. But thanks to you, it's simply bad again. What? You had the vision too? Oh, woe is us. Ordinarily, when a living being turns into a sin eater, it loses everything about its mind that defined it. However, the king has retained some of their instincts. This manifests in the desire to play and be free. So strong is that desire, it often leaks through the seal and invades our consciousness. For a long time we've ignored it, but we can't do so forever. But forgive me. I was going to thank you for returning me with my ink. You did exactly as I asked, so I'll give you my services as promised. Nothing up my sleeve, and voila! May it serve you well. Aetheryte tickets? You know what? I'm grateful for what I can get. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I will gladly accept all that. Alright. Let's continue forth. Oh, there's an ether. What is this? Oh, this is a side quest. Oh, gotcha. No, we want to do this one. There's nothing like honorable work. Thanks again for giving me the opportunity. Oh, I should mention that Elder Wid and returned a moment ago. If you seek them out, I dare say they'll have tidings for you. Sure. I wonder if this Light Warden fight will be a trial as opposed to a dungeon like the previous one. I don't know, we'll see. Or like all the Light Wardens will be dungeons. Or it could be a synced fight, I don't know. Ah, there you are. I am informed that you've been an excellent patron to our people. For that, you have my thanks. And now then, you'll be pleased to hear that we've come to a decision regarding this scepter. If you would gather your companions, I will deliver our answer. Before I begin, please allow me to express my gratitude for your kind patronage. Having been deprived of purpose for so long, our people are overjoyed at being able to serve again. But on the matter of the stone scepter. During our deliberations, we were forced to concede that we will never have the power to deal with our fallen monarch. We can release Titiana neither from the castle nor the torment. In light of this, we've decided to entrust their fate to you. Take it, the stone scepter of the new moon. This makes 3 relics. One more and we can arrange a meeting with the warden. Ere you continue your quest, allow me to enlighten you as regards to our foe. Know that Titiana is not a name, but a title bestowed upon one chosen to lead the pixies by the grace of nature. Or Titania? Titiana? Am I calling? What? Titania. This leader, upon Mheg's founding, arose as ruler of all Fae folk to bring order to our rudiest kind. In our turn, we Fae folk render our blessings unto nature, unto wood, water, and wind, that our king might be further empowered. Though they become a sin eater, their powers remain unchanged. When you face them, be prepared to face the full fury of nature. Oh dear, is there anything else that we should know? Anything else? Only that if you feel unready for the challenge, and none here would blame you for it, you're welcome to remain among us a while longer. After all, I myself have yet to enjoy your patronage, and who knows when I will next have a chance. We would see that you are comfortable, of course, and do all in our power to make you feel at home. Yeah, I've noticed like a lot of these Fae folk want me to stay here forever. Oi! Honestly, I look away for one moment, and even Fairy and their nuncle try to steal my sapling from me. This is my sapling, mine, do you hear? Not yours, and not the Fowl's. And anyone who so much as thinks about trying to seduce him will wish they hadn't. The final relic is a pair of shoes, wrought of crystal. They're held in the Amro's safekeeping in their settlement, Wollickdorf. It beareth mention that these armor are unlike those that which hast heretofore encountered. Which how hast heretofore encountered, owing to particular of evolution, they're capable of speech, and thus we might negotiate with them as we have with the Fey folk. Though it saddens us to see you leave, we wish you well on your way. When you arrive at Wollickdorf, seek out the largest of the Amro. His name is Seto, and he is their leader and the bearer of the relic. Let's do it. That's like a common like fairy tale trope, right? Where like all of the kind of, you know, mythical little creatures and fae folk, they want you to like stay with them forever and like get trapped in their realm. I'm pretty sure I've kind of seen like other like literature and like fantasy media. That sounds like some like story you'd tell like children to get them away from like going into a forest or something. Like there's, you know, there's like evil pixies in there, and if you wander too far into the forest, you'll get trapped there forever, and that kind of evolved into a like a crazy little fantasy story. I imagine a lot of like little things like that kind of started as, you know, warnings or yeah, something like that. Okay, let's grab this ether crystal. Or ether current, I should say. Not really a trope, that's just how Fae work. Gotcha. Yeah, because like I said, I feel like that's pretty consistent across like all the like the kind of fairy creatures that I've seen. An enormous Amuro slumbers peacefully. Oh, what are they? Oh, Seto was his name? Ardbert? No, not Ardbert, sorry. Oh, forgive me. I was having a nice dream. Seldom do men visit us. What brings you to our village? Did I hear you all right? You desire the crystal shoes, that you may confront the Light Warden. No, no, you mustn't think such thoughts. Even if you are indeed immune to Light's corruption as you claim, vanquishing the king will bring you naught but sorrow. Forget this folly. Return whence you came. While we appreciate your concern, we have no choice in the matter. But will you not reconsider? Come, my friends, let us leave him with his thoughts. It is harder by far to change the minds of they who will than they who wait. What is this sentence? 'Tis harder by far to change the minds of they who mean well than they who mean ill. Okay. Well, as bad as I thought. Forgive me, but I'm not sure I understand. You know what? When Urianger speaks, I'm not sure I understand either. A common occurrence. A little wonder. This is the first time thou hast set foot here. It would behoove you all to learn something of the nature of this community. I think there is no sure way than to speak with its members. In such wise, you will come to understand the Seto's reasoning for refusing us, and I hope gain an insight into how he may yet be persuaded. Or how he may yet be persuaded. So I bid ye seek out the armor and make yourselves known unto them. A gentle touch shall suffice by way of greeting. Oh, I get to actually slash pet them. Oh, hello, friend. I love them so much. Ah, how long has it been since last I felt man's touch? I can help but be reminded of my master's hand. He was a knight of Robert, a noble and valiant soul. But like so many others, he died fighting the Sin Eaters. Though he is long departed, I remain in this land out of respect for his memory. I really hope I get one as a mount. I'm assuming they'll give me one at some point, but I'm super excited for that. Oh, there's Thancred. Hello, Thancred. Despite their seclusion, the Amuro here appear to be quite familiar with men. But yeah, it sounds like they might be, like pets from like a long time ago. Go, my friend, to make thyself known to the Amuro. It requireth no more than a gentle touch. There's Minfilia. It's so weird, like, saying, hey, there's Minfilia, after all that's happened from, like, the previous expansions. It's so crazy that it's just, like, a new character, but also kind of the same thing, but like a child. Oh, it's so weird. They're so fluffy, it's like touching a cloud. They don't look very fluffy. They look kind of more like a yak. like yak fur. You know, like that kind of like cold weather fur that like some animals have. But I guess that can still be very fluffy. Are you one of those treasure hunters? There is nothing left for you here. Oh, I need a pet. I totally forgot. Ah, that tickles. Enough. I never had a master. I'm not accustomed to it. Not that I dislike your kind, you understand. On the contrary, we Amuro were bred to be fond of men. In the beginning, we were all of us mindless beasts. But then a mage of Ronka gave us the gift of intelligence, that we might better serve our masters. After the Empire fell, those with the gift eventually died out. On rare occasions, however, we are born with the seeds of our ancestors in us. If we live long enough amongst men, this seed may quicken, restoring the power of speech to us amongst other things. What was with me, though I never had a master, as I told you. Oh, Nimbus. I love that name. Hello, Nimbus. Oh, what's happening? Why am I being patted? It's wonderful. Seldom do we have the chance to enjoy the attentions of men. Your kind are loath to come here and for fear of the Fae folk. But when we are Fae folk too, when first we made our home here, we swore an oath to the Fairy King, you see. It is easy to forget sometimes. I'm sorry to say that, it's not the Fairy King anymore. Something much darker. Or lighter, so to speak. But yeah, the Fairy King you once knew is not the same. Oh, thou hast peered into the hearts of the Amuro, I take it. Then thou canst not choose but see the intense and abiding love they bear for men. It is out of concern for our welfare, and not scorn, that Seto seeketh to dissuade us from confronting their king. Yet confront their king we must, and to that end we must needs have the crystal shoes. Oh, Plunko, might I prevail upon thee to confer with Seto in private? The task of slaying the Light Warden will ultimately be thine, and it is for thee, I believe, that he worst most. Tell him of thy many great deeds, spoken in earnest. Thy words may yet move him to change his mind. And prithee do I bade and speak with Seto in private. I shall turn my thoughts towards other solutions meanwhile. Hello, Seto. Maybe we could talk about Ardbert. You've spoken with my brethren. Then you see it is not out of scorn that I deny you the relic. I simply cannot bear to see men fight and die. Not anymore. None of us can. Those one who has placed a gentle hand on us even once filled our hearts with untold sorrow, as my brothers and sisters will readily attest. I'll win, don't worry. That kind of seems like very, I don't know, like sappy to say. Yeah, there's something I must do. Like, we can't shy away from this. What am I to make such declarations? Tell me, why do you wish this? This land is no longer man's to fight for. Now you will doing so compel the Fae folk to change. In order to obtain the other relics, you will already have paid the due price. Not more is owed. Why then would you risk all to face our fallen king? Oh yeah, to keep a promise to my friends. I love that option. To do what no one else can, that seems kind of cocky, overconfident. To save the world, I mean, that's like part of it, but I don't know, like, to keep a promise to my friends just seems very, like, sentimental. I think it kind of goes with, you know, how the Amuro feel with, you know, their former masters. That kind of connection and bond. I like this. What did you say? The very words. Could it be mere coincidence? Very well. You may believe what you say, but we shall see if you have the strength to do it. Sin Eaters have been prowling the area of late. Prove yourself against them, and I will consider giving you the relic. See that you are well prepared, and then meet me in the clearing to the east. There I will lure out the fiends, that you may slay them. Okay, seems like a simple task. I wonder if that's something maybe Ardbert told Seto. Like a promise to my friends, and that's why it's kind of sentimental to them. It seems like, yeah, it seems like there's some connection. Or some, like, possible connection. I will use my voice to lure out the Sin Eaters, as I once did when I hunted with an old friend. A feeble cry for the ravenous, a mighty roar for the territorial. I still remember the tricks. But come, we begin at your signal. Ready then? Very well. Let's do it. Oh, that did not work. Oh, there's more. I was like, that was way too easy. Oh, we're not done. I don't know why I keep on thinking I'm done. We got a lot more left. Does that only have one leg? Oh yeah, it does. Oh, how weird. Ah, now we're done. You made short work of those creatures. I will not deny it. I have seen enough. Let us return to Walkdorf. Can I ride on your back there? Can I get a ride? No, I got a chocobo. I got a chocobo. Oh, over here. Let's talk to the others real quick. I heard a fearsome roar. Is everything alright? Whatever Seto hath in store for thee, I wish thee Godspeed. Oriange tells me you've been busy trying to win Seto over, and I agree that you're the best man for the job. A silver tongue can only get you so far. The ease with which you slew those sin eaters, I see that you are capable. However, I still require time to think, and if you should be willing, there is a favor I would ask of you. Okay. Hey, level 85. Enhanced healing magic. Sweet. Wait, so what all did I get from that? Increase the healing potency of diagnosis to 450 and cardia to 170. Also increase the strength of barriers granted by Eucrasian diagnosis to 180%, the amount of HP restored, and Eucrasian prognosis to 320% the amount of HP restored. Are there different like spell effects now? No, it kind of seems the same. Yeah, I forgot that I forgot that I had this spell. Spiritual. I never really used this. It's like a pretty good emergency heal, but it does cost Adder's Gall though. So I guess like it's a little bit better of a Duratrol, and it has like a shield bonus or a damage reduction too. Yeah, that might be like a nice like panic heal when, like, instead of using Duratrol. I'd like remember to do that. It also restores my MP too, which might be nice if I'm kind of getting low. So many spells. It's not a test of your strength. Yeah, Tetra, that's a good way to put it. It's a good connection. But a personal request. Please hear my tale. A while ago, I fought sin eaters who had wandered to Mheg. In the heat of battle, I dropped surprise possession. A medallion. Of all the places that it should fall, it was Longmere Lake. We Armor are not fond of water. We certainly cannot dive very deep. I briefly entertained the thought of turning to the Farth, but they are more likely to keep my medallion out of mischief than return it to me. I had despaired of retrieving my treasure, but having seen what you are capable of, perhaps you'll be able to find it. While I ponder your request for the shoes, will you not go and search for my medallion? If it should elude you, even you, I'll accept that it is gone forever. No, we can certainly find it. But first, side quest. Let's go grab this real quick. Oh, I beg your pardon. I must have dozed off again. Ever since I turned 300, I could barely stay awake. Sandman is my name. And I had something for you. What was it again? Ah, yes, a request. I would have you seek out a young armorer who has newly arrived in Mheg. But here I go on to the details. Tell me, know you the nature of our community? Waldorf is a place where those of us who have attained intelligence want to live our days. We armor are born mindless beasts, you see, but if we abide among men for a century or so, we may awaken to our abilities long lost to our kind, speech not least of all. That those who awakened might know of Waldorf, we asked our new friends to place enchantments on the crystals found throughout Mheg. These crystals call out to our brethren across Novarant, drawing them hither. However, the aforementioned young armorer was not prepared for what he found here. That is, other-speaking armorer, and no sooner did I welcome him than he bolted and ran. Though he is wary of us, having served men until recently, I believe he will trust you. Please, will you not find him and persuade him to come here? To help you on your way, he fled to the west of the settlement. You find a set of armor tracks headed southwest. Judging by the depths of the impression, the creature was in some haste. You find foliage that has been partially consumed by a large beast. The trail of consumption continued to the west. You find any remains of a fruit, the exposed flesh yet to turn brown. The young Amaro must yet be near. They did a good job with these clouds and like light effects. That view's really pretty. I always love like skyboxes in any video games. It's like so fun to just like look up into the sky and kind of see all the cool stuff. I will say one thing about WoW, like World of Warcraft has some really cool skyboxes, like in a lot of the different zones. I was always impressed by that. The Amuro regards you with wary eyes. It's hard to talk. You know that I can talk? There was another fellow like me. Do you know him? Well now, a whole settlement of talking Amuro. It must be the place he wanted to show me. My name is Tua. My master was a traveling merchant. One day I discovered that I could speak. I was so happy, and I thought my master would be happy too. But when I spoke to him, he looked as if he'd seen a ghost and abandoned me. Since that day I've been wandering the land by myself. I heard of Mheg and I thought it'd be nice to see it, but it seems the idea wasn't my own at all. This settlement, Wallachdorf, it sounds like a nice place, but I don't want to live there. I've been alone for a long while. I don't feel comfortable around others anymore. Not even other Amuro. Oh, I feel bad for him. That's so sad. Poor guy. Aw. I gotta come back one day and like, oh, I cannot fly. Whoops. I gotta like come back one day and do some of these like little side quests. I bet there's like a lot of really charming storylines and like good stuff in that at all. There's a lot though. I mean, just like in this one area, there's almost a dozen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 down there. Kind of crazy. Okay, let's look for this this medallion. It can't be right there. There's no way. This has gotta be like look in multiple locations. Yeah, okay. I figured. Anything in here? This sounds promising, or looks promising, I should say. Yep, there we go. That was easy. And I can just like teleport back. Oh yeah, I can use my free ticket. I should probably save those for when it's like a really expensive teleport. I'm not really too worried about like spending 100 gil on that. Ah, you are returned. How fair your search. There you are.
My medallion! You found it!
I didn't think they talk like that.
Oh, I know not how to thank you. It is my most treasured possession. A gift from a dear departed soul. He was a traveler, and together we journeyed to the ends of the world and back again. When I was young. In those days, I could not speak. But we found joy in each other's company nonetheless. Oh, the memories. This medallion he found during an adventure. Fashioned it into a necklace for me, his partner in crime. I had not the words to tell him then, but it filled my heart with pride. I was so happy. His name was Artbert, and he was my friend.
Ardbert, thou sayest?
Everyone blamed him for the flood. Him and his comrades. Some few who spoke up for them, of the many whose lives they had touched. But as the years went by, their voices were drowned out by those who only uttered the adventurers' names as a curse. It was too much to bear. And so I left behind men and their lies, and came to this place. Ardbert was a trusting soul, constantly being drawn into the troubles of others. Yet in spite of this, he never thought twice when he saw someone in need. He always tried to help. It was no different then. The world needed heroes. It needed him. And yet, he was a good man. He deserved to be happy. I wish I could have told him that, at least.
What do I want to say? I'm not gonna say keep your medallion safe. That just seems like not. Like, read the room. I do like this is kind of reassuring. I'm sure Arbert knows how you feel. I find this very reassuring. I don't want to say nothing. I feel like I kind of want to respond. Look at that.
You remind me of him. Your kindness. When we Amaro were created, we were granted the ability to perceive souls. Thus did we recognize our masters. That ability has long since faded from our kind. But due, perhaps, to my reversion, I can see your soul. Faintly, but surely. It is reminiscent of Ardbert's.
Oh, look at my little Lalafell. He's so silly.
Of course, you are you and no one else. We are defined not by the soul we are born with, but the path we walk. Nevertheless, I cannot help but feel that this is more than mere coincidence. Which is why I will place my faith in you. The relic. It is yours.
Hey, Meebus, how's it going? Look at Shadowing the Bringers. It's going really good so far. I'm having an amazing time. It's been incredible. Like the music, the zones, the story, the characters. Everything's been just, yeah, everything's been great. Having an awesome time.
Has something happened at Leader Loran?
Together with the twins, we were playing tricks on some nasty mortals to stop them from setting foot in Mheg.
I hope you're doing good,
At
Meebus.
first they ran off screaming, which was lots of fun. But then a scary, bony, wrinkly old mortal came along and spoiled everything.
Yeah.
None of our tricks seemed to work on him, which is no fun at all.
We know
And
who
now
that
they're
is.
getting closer and closer.
Ranjit. If he manages to find his way in, all our efforts will have been for naught.
As thou sayest. Should we be discovered ere our mission here is complete, and the Light Warden yet liveth, our task will be rendered nigh impossible. If we are to prevail, we must needs divide our forces. Thus do I propose the following. Whilst thou salliest forth to meet with the Light Warden, we shall join in the effort to obstruct the trespassers.
Oh no, that's terrible to hear. Oh, that's the worst. Being sick during the summer, I feel like is not. It's like the worst time to be sick.
Yet even
Sorry to
should
hear
we
that.
fail, if we can but delay our enemy's arrival long enough for thee to secure victory, our plan may still be deemed a success.
Yeah, I hope you feel better soon. Hopefully it like doesn't, you know, like worsen or kind of evolve into like a worser flu or a
The lights
cold.
go out, we all beat a hasty retreat, yes?
Let me come with you. I have the blessing too.
No, Minfilia. You'll only get underfoot. Now come.
No, I think she needs some time away from you, Thancred. I think we should separate you and move you for a little bit.
I wish there were more I could do. Please be careful.
Although she is kind of the key target right now, so maybe it's better if she's kind of like protected more. Oops. Oxlaw Orm Inn. Forgive me, it seems my indecision has cost you precious time. To the south you will find the bridge to La Gya. As the bearer of the fourth relic, the gate to the castle will open to you. Alright, let's do it. I cannot say these words to Ardbert, but I say them now to you. Go safely. Oh, what a like touching little moment. Man, I make a little teary-eyed listening to him talk about Ardbert. It was a little sad. It always surprises me how they can kind of fit in such like sentimental little storylines, just like sprinkled throughout the game. There's like little moments here and there, just kind of like really hit you in the feels. Or doggo. The big flying doggo that can talk. Yeah, I feel bad. Here we are. Oh my god, it's these guys. I love them. They're so cute. Oh, I love them so much. Look at him. He's just like looking out. Oh, taking in the nice view. Hold on, we gotta pet him. Aw, friend. I love them. I still want that like mount you can buy in the at the shop for that. Ether current, grab this. Look, all these ether currents have been relatively easy to find, just kind of like right in front of you. Okay, what awaits us? What awaits us here? Again, it's recognized that you bear all 4 relics. The seal is broken. All that remains is to enter the castle and confront Titania, being bereft of reason and mercy. It is sure to be a ferocious battle, but if anyone can bring an end to our king's torment, it is you. Yet know this, my darling sapling, that we faith folk may appear to live unfettering lives, but there are still laws that bind us. To take back as much as is taken, to create as much as is destroyed, to give as much as is received. In all things, balance must be preserved, and the same will be asked of you. But worry not, come what may, your beautiful branch will ever be at your side. The dancing plague? Oh no. Hey, what is that little thing? Oh, it looks like SpongeBob. Little square man. Okay, it is in fact a trial. It is getting kind of late. Let's see what the queue time is. 13 minutes. I might save this for tomorrow when I have more energy and I'm like ready to go. Yeah, I might call it there for today and end on like a little bit of a cliffhanger and do this tomorrow. Just because it is late. Not a bad spot to stop. Okay, good. Yeah, because then we can kind of like, once I finish it, we can kind of continue with the story and not have to like end after finishing it. So I think this is good. This is good. We have something to look forward to tomorrow then. Yeah, that's the case. Then I'm going to call it there for today. But thank you so much for watching as always. I really appreciate it. Sorry, Meevis, I know you just got here and then I'm kind of ending stream. I really apologize. But I hope you feel better soon. Hope it doesn't like turn into like a much worse cold or anything or flu. Hopefully you improve. So I'll be hoping for that. But yeah, I will be back tomorrow for my Final Fantasy XIV and we'll continue on with this fight. Yeah, I hope you all enjoy your night and I will see you all soon. Bye everybody. Bye-bye.